Hello, this is Paul Nelson with Western Sport Floors out of Missoula, Montana, but today we are in Glendive, Montana at the Washington Middle School. They have had a steam pipe leak in the crawl space beneath their gymnasium. I understand the floor is buckled, according to what the principal had told me, to the point where it's a trip hazard. It's cupped across the floor, and he asked me to come out and take a look. We're looking at it today. You always got to look at a non-threatening manner. Well, good morning again, Michelle.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Excellent. Little gym floor problem again?
Again, yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Well, we're going to take care of everything.
Okay, thank you so much. 70-year-old valves, you know.
You talking about your own heart or the gym floor?
Both.
Okay. I love coming places like Glendive, Montana. I would go down in the crawl space if we didn't know what was going on. In this case, because nearly this exact same thing happened a couple of years ago, the principal had a pretty good idea what was going on. He made a decision to send a plumber down there to figure it out, to fix the valve that leaked. So that's been taken care of. They've even had a dry out company in here to A, verify there's no mold in the crawl space, and B, do the best they could to dry the maple out. It's still rippled and buckled. Still something's gonna have to be done with it, but at least some initial work has been done there.
The main area that you can see that was impacted here, this go around was right here. So it laid down a little bit, but not a bunch. Practice with kind of trip on it is right here. You can feel where it started to.
Well, I can look back and see a ripple all the way across. First thing the insurance company is going to want to know is there a health or safety?
Yep.
Certainly there is in that hump there. So you've shut off this third of the gym.
Yep.
Kids aren't playing over
Nope.
here. I mean, you call me on Friday, today is Monday, I'm here.
You're here. It's awesome.
I'll do my process quickly. Their process takes a little bit more time. You know, wherever you got to play those basketball games, it probably shouldn't be here.
No, it will not be here.
So what I'm doing here is documenting the moisture level in this floor and exactly where I took that picture at. The insurance company, I have found, they're very reasonable and very easy to deal with as long as I document where the problem came from. So not only am I taking a moisture reading, I'm taking a picture of the instrument, the moisture meter that's taking the moisture reading, and exactly where it was on the floor system itself.
Does? Okay.
That's on my.
Because I gotta make sure, I know that we've got 2 cans of white stain. I think it's at Anacon. I gotta make sure that Jess remembers to pick all that stuff up.
Yep, it's Rocky Mountain. Keep
Maybe
stealing
next week.
lakes. That is next week.
I don't think it can possibly be ready to.
While you're here, I want to look at this calendar. I'm trying to figure out how I can stick Glendive in.
Huh.
Exactly. So we take delivery at RMC on the 18th. That is going to absolutely take all of our staff
Right.
through Thanksgiving. We're going to juggle Thanksgiving around that. Then I'm supposed to start installing the maple at RMC on the 4th.
But we're not going to have all our crew because we've got a sanding
I
there
know.
and a demo.
I know. We got a Clinton delivery, Elder Grove delivery, Clinton delivery, and then we got to install Elder Grove and then install Clinton. This is the bleacher week for Clinton,
Right?
and then Monday. Yeah, we should be able to do that.
How big a job is Glendive? Okay, that'd be 1,600 plus another 100 or so.
So just under 2,000 square feet. We had to pull crash mats off the back. There's just stuff that has to be done on this one. So I would say if we start that on February 3rd, the install team is probably works most of the week on that. But yeah, then we'd probably want the paint team down here somewhere. Okay, but I can tell Mark that we can start February 3. Sound good?
Yep.
Hi,
Mr. Goyette, it's Paul Nelson, Western Sport Floors. I have just accepted a contract to replace the floor at Rocky Mountain College. It's 17,000 square feet. That job starts.
wow, that's a big floor.
That is a big floor. They had a flood in May, and they've waited this long. I am under contract to have that thing done shortly after the first of the year. I can't start in Glendive until the 3rd of February. I'll have you done by the end of February. Now,
That's rough.
the other possibility is to find a local carpenter that can cut those bad spots out of that floor and screw in some 3/4 inch plywood. I've seen that done before.
Boy, I just don't know if I would trust it, to be honest with you, Paul.
Okay.
When you're good at what you do, then you stay busy, right?
Well, I appreciate you, Mark, and that's a two-way street. You're a first-class administrator, too.
Well, thank you. Okay, that sounds great.
Have a good day, my
All
friend.
right, thank you, Paul. Just keep me posted on if anything changes with the possibility of that, and then after I have the conversation with the school board, I will, give you some feedback about what their thoughts were.
Have a good day, Mark.
All right, thank you.
You bet. Bye-bye. Hello, this is Paul Nelson with Western Sport Floors, Wyoming Wood Floors, coming to you again from Missoula, Montana. We're talking about a water-damaged floor in Glendive, Montana. I kind of walked through the process of what that looks like. We got a call from the principal of this school, and understand they are a customer. We have taken care of this school district in their middle school, in their high school. We've worked on their stage over a period of 9 or 10 years. So we have a deep relationship with this school district. They're one of our customers. When they had this problem, they called us. Ironically, they'd had a similar problem to this a few years ago. The principal had a pretty good idea what went on. He sent somebody down in the crawl space. They resolved the problem. They actually brought out one of the flood fire mitigation people, did some work with fans, drawing as much of the water out of that floor system as they could. That floor system is still in need of some significant work. And so we sat down and wrote a report. I coordinated with the insurance adjusters for the school itself. And now what happens. They're going to send out an independent adjuster just to verify my report. They may well send out another contractor. I don't know. But I sent them my numbers. Here's what it costs. I sent them out my time frame. I can't get out. They'd like me out there next week. I can't get there next week. We have other commitments to other customers that we've made. But I wanted to walk through this process for other contractors and possibly for other school administrators. This is what happens when you have a flooded gym floor that can still be fixed. And these are some of the things that go on behind the scenes that you may or may not be aware of. If anything we're doing here is interesting to you, please feel free to visit our YouTube channel at Western Sport Floors or follow us on Facebook at Western Sport Floors. For Western Sport Floors and Wyoming Wood Floors, this is Paul Nelson. You make it a great day.